Shoemaker and the Elves. There once was a shoemaker who worked very hard for his living. As he was quite old, he had become much slower at his work.
I used to be able to make 3 pairs of shoes a week. Now my eyesight is failing. My fingers are stiff. I'm lucky to make 1 pair a week.
One night, he worked on a pair of new shoes.
Oh dear, I'm so tired. I simply cannot finish these shoes.
So he left his work on the table and went off to bed. In the morning, he woke up early. But a big surprise was waiting for him.
What's this? Who's done this? Who's made these shoes for me?
Hello. Did you like the story? If I ask you some questions about the story, would you know how to answer? Here we go. How many pairs of shoes could the shoemaker make in a week when he was younger? Have you got the answer? Time's up. He could make 3 pairs. Well done. Okay, let's do another one. What happened the next morning? Got it? Hurry up. That's right. Someone had made the shoes for him. Good job.
He looked at the shoes.
They're so beautifully made. I couldn't have made them better myself.
Somebody had finished them for him. But who? What an amazing thing to happen! That night, he put out some pieces of leather for a new pair of shoes that a rich customer had ordered.
I shall start working on these first thing tomorrow morning. I'm too tired to start them now.
Well, the next morning, he was in for another surprise.
What? Again? More shoes? And so beautifully made again.
The wealthy customer came to collect her shoes. She looked at them for a while. They look exquisite. Let me try them on. She put them on. Then she smiled happily at the shoemaker. Perfect. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever had.
What is the most important thing for having comfortable shoes? To have the right size is the most important.
You've done a wonderful job. The shoemaker smiled at her not quite knowing what to say.
Good. I'm glad you're pleased.
I'm going to pay you twice the price you asked for. She then left the shop in her new shoes happily.
Well, I never.
Laughed the shoemaker softly, scratching his head in confusion.
Hi, it's me again. Do you find the story interesting? Do you want to answer some questions and test your memory? Here we go. What did the customer think about the shoes? I think I've got it. Have you? That's it. She thought the shoes were beautiful and comfortable. Okay, let's do another one. What did the customer do? Time's up. She agreed to pay the shoemaker twice the price. Back to the story.
The shoemaker put away his money. He thought of all the things he would like to buy with it.
My dear wife would like some new clothes, I know. And I would like some new glasses.
But then he thought about the magical things that had happened.
I should buy more good quality leather and hope for more magic.
That night, he put out what would be needed to make 3 more pairs of shoes.
What were needed to make shoes? Thread, leather, and a sole were needed to make them.
Sure enough, the next morning, he found 3 pairs of shiny new shoes.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Look at this. They're so well made.
The shoemaker quickly sold the beautiful new shoes. He soon made a lot of money. He bought some very nice things for his wife and his house. One day, the shoemaker told his wife about the strange things.
I have absolutely no idea who's doing it. No idea at all.
Do you think we ought to try to find out who's doing it? Her husband agreed. That night, they hid behind the counter and waited quietly. At midnight, they heard someone unlock the front door. Then they saw 2 small elves come into the shop.
Time to start work!
the elves began making some new shoes for the shoemaker. They finished each pair very quickly.
Interesting story. Let's have some more questions. What did the shoemaker buy with the money he had? Any idea? Yes, that's it. He bought more fine leather. Okay, let's do another one. Who made the shoes at night? Hurry up! Time's up. 2 small elves made them.
Time to go! They giggled. The sun began to rise. When the 2 elves had gone, the shoemaker and his wife crept out from behind the counter. They stared at each other in amazement. Did you notice their clothes, dear? They were rather threadbare. I can make them some trousers and jackets to keep them warm.
That's a nice idea.
That day, the shoemaker's wife made 2 little red woolen vests, 2 little cotton shirts, and 2 little pairs of trousers. And the shoemaker made 2 tiny pairs of shoes. Soon everything was ready. They left the clothes on the table for the elves. That should keep them warm. I hope they like them. That night, the elves came again.
What are elves? They are little spirits who have magical power.
They found the new clothes and quickly put them on. They danced around the shop and straight out of the door, never to return. You see, they knew they had been seen by humans. According to elf law, they can only work for humans so long as they are invisible.